Hi, now we're going to look at your assignment for our class. If you remember on your Blackboard screen, if you aren't already there, you may already see this if you have been in Blackboard already. But we're on the left-hand column where it has announcements, Steve, contact information, weekly learning. If you look right down at the bottom of that little square that you've got there, you'll probably see your group name. Now the alternative is to click on Tools, then scroll down to the area that it says Groups, and then you'll see your group there. Now it's important to note that the groups aren't making this a group assignment. It's only actually a group topic. You will have had selected from the textbook chapters that are going to count as groups. And it's those chapters that is your topic. So biology and behavior, for example, is a topic. Cognition, language, and intelligence, psychological disorders, social psychology, and therapy. Now these are all different topics. It's not a group assignment. So let's go through this a bit at a time and see what's involved. Now I'm going to encourage you, if you haven't already, well, I guess I should say, if you've read the document and you're watching this video, good for you. If you know somebody who hasn't watched the video, please tell them, because the videos often I will make will have extra information that will help you understand things a little better. So the first part of the assignment is just that I've written here is just an overview of what you're doing. You're essentially going to pick a topic from that topic area, and you're going to find something that you are interested in within that particular topic. You're going to find two academically valid articles. Now this, I only want you to use Georgian College's library resource under scholarly peer reviewed. Now the reason why I'm doing this is that it's very difficult to find good research just doing a Google search. You have to do an awful lot of legwork to verify that the article is reliable, credible, that the author is authoritative. Whereas if you go through the Georgian library and go through the database, and you use the peer-reviewed, scholarly reviewed feature, then you will get only credible, valid, and authoritative articles, and I won't have any question with them. So please do that as your means. Now the due date for this assignment is April 1. It's not an April Fool's joke. It is in fact real. The assignment is due then. Now if we scroll down to the next page, on page 3, basically what you're going to create is a 10 to 15 minute video. Now there's a software that I will reference to you a little bit later called Screencast-O-Matic that you can use to create your video. And really all it is a screen recording. That just means it records the screen of your computer. So if you put a PowerPoint presentation up on your computer and you play it like it's a presentation, it's going to record that presentation. And as you move through the slide deck and are talking to your slide deck in your computer, your voice and the screen will be recorded. And that's the video. So I've indicated in steps 1 through to steps 4, just keep scrolling down here, that what would be the recommended steps to do the assignment. Now, what you have to produce for me is a 10 to 15 minute video. So all I want you to post in your journal for your assignment is the URL, and I'll show you how to do that in a video that I've posted in week 1 and week 7 on Screencast-O-Matic. That URL goes into the journal, and the 2 pieces of research get put in as PDF, because I'll need to read those before I mark your papers or mark your videos. And then I want you to create a script. You need to write down what you're going to say in your video, and that's your script. So type it all out and save that as a PDF, and that gets attached into your journal as well. So you're going to be handing in a URL, 2 PDFs of research plus 1 script. And then I'll watch your video, watch along with your script, read the resources, and give you a grade according to, the success rate in which you've achieved. And I suspect from the past, people do very well on this. It's not a very hard assignment, insofar as making a video isn't nearly as challenging as you think. Now a reminder, the due date is April 1st at 5 p.m. no later. All documents must be PDFs, and the video must be a URL. Please do not post MP4s If everyone posts an MP4, your video, into Blackboard, some people won't get theirs in because it'll be too full. We won't have room for all of the videos. They're too big. Okay, so just the URLs. Now, it's important to do a couple of things. One, introduce your topic. Present a summary of your findings in your own words, not your opinion. Let the research tell us what you've learned. And then also touch on what implications does your research findings have on your personal or professional life, and how might you find yourself using this. Okay? So the Screencast-O-Matic, I'll have a video posted, like I mentioned, in week 1 and week 7, and it will help you create that video. Now, if you've made videos before and you have another method by which you want to do that, then feel free to use some other software. However, please only post URLs. For example, my videos that I create, I post into YouTube and then I stream them. It's like a URL into Blackboard. So your URL won't take up a lot of space. And I'll show you in the video how to create that URL. And then the last piece on this assignment, the last sheet, is really just your marking scheme. And I'd really like you to pay attention to it. In particular, you've noticed that there's a fair bit of marks, but a large part of the mark is on how you've used multimedia. So in your PowerPoints, don't be afraid to use pictures. Don't use a lot of text. Your words are going to express what you've learned. The pictures, the graphs, and the images that you use will show me what you've understood about what you've learned. And keep your opinion to yourself. No quotes, and use your own words when doing the video. I will be reading the research, so I will be checking to ensure that you've used it, but also checking to ensure that you haven't been plagiarizing. So please just getting started early is going to really help you not run the risk of making errors. Okay? I hope this will be good for you. I hope you'll find it fun. Please feel free to ask me questions about it if you have any, but please read the document completely and ensure that you've watched this video. If you've got to this point into the video, I know you've watched it. And then ask me questions about what you didn't understand. Please don't ask me to explain the assignment to you. It's written there, and there's a video like what I'm making now that you are watching that will help you understand it. I hope that helps. Please make sure you watch videos that I'm creating. I do offer some insights into them that will help you with the assignment. I hope this has been helpful for you, and good luck. I look forward to seeing them when they're complete on April 1st.